I'm sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace, bound to the World Tree. We are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Hear me, Night Elves. The time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon you.
To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits. For Kalimdor.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
What threatens these lands?
What you want?
It shall be done. The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Priestess Tyrande, the undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Who'd you want to kill?
Research finished. Our allies' town needs help.
The undead are attacking. Send help.
The goddess calls.
Our time is short.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done.
Research
Your building
is
is complete.
Your building is
My
complete.
strength is yours.
Insufficient gold.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Pathetic wretches.
Our allies' town needs help.
Where shall I strike? Of course.
The goddess calls.
Our time is short. My path is clear.
Insufficient gold. Our
Research
warriors
finished.
have engaged the enemy.
The land and
I
I
heed the
are
voice of
one.
Elune.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
My
Research
strength
finished.
is yours.
On your mark.
By the great winds I come.
Research finished.
Our time is short. Anudura.
Waiting on you.
Our allies' town needs help.
Asha Thoraman.
Research finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. Asha Thoraman.
Research finished. Anudora.
The goddess calls. Someone opens the wild, as the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ah, the great outdoors.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
By the
Our
great
allies'
winds.
town needs
The
help.
land and I are one. Hush never got it. Has sleep dulled my senses? Pathetic wretches.
By the great winds I come.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Waiting on
I'm
you.
awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike? At once.
I await your
Asha
command.
Thoraman.
The land and I are one.
Research finished.
Our time is short.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands?
On your mark.
Let's get going.
The sleeper
The
has
land and
awakened.
I are one.
Our allies' town
The
needs
goddess
research
calls.
finished.
Threatens these lands.
The goddess calls.
Something
I heed the voice of Elune.
threatens these lands.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Asha Thoraman. The goddess calls.
Research finished.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds. So be it.
Where shall I strike?
I heed the voice of Elune.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have Someone threatens
The
the
land
wilds.
and I are one.
I heed the voice
Something
of
Your
is
building
amiss.
is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Research finished.
What threatens these lands?
More lumber is required.
I'm awake. I'm
The
awake.
goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our allies' town needs help. Research Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Threatens these lands.
Research Our allies' building is complete. Your building is complete. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild?
Our warriors
is
have
amiss.
engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills.
Has sleep
The
dulled
goddess
my
calls.
senses?
I heed the voice of Elun. Hinduli Refad.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
Our allies'
Kalimdor.
town needs help.
Threatens these lands.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. So be it. By Elun.
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The sleeper will awaken at once. My strength is yours. Of course. My path is clear.
Research finished.
Ah, the great outdoors.
What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
I stand ready.
Your building
Has
is
sleep
complete.
dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Anuduram.
I heed the voice of Elun.
What threatens these lands?
Ah, the great outdoors.
Dulled my
Our
senses.
allies and I stand help.
warriors have engaged.
Anudon. It shall be done. Ashtarodanadon.
I
Anudon.
stand ready.
For Kalimdor. Ashtarodanadon. The land and
Our
I.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Of course.
Our allies'
stand
town
ready.
needs help.
As sleep. It shall be done.
Is there trouble? Making trails.
Your
Our
building
warriors
is
have
complete.
engaged the enemy.
Your building is complete. Your building is
I
complete.
stand ready.
Something is
I heed the
amiss.
voice of Elune.
Is there trouble?
What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Our allies' town needs help.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild.
Threatens these lands.
Like a great wind.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice.
As sleep dulled my senses. As sleep dulled my senses.
Has awakened.
Our allies' town needs help.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss. What
Like a
threatens
great
these
wind,
lands?
I come.
The goddess calls.
Our time is yours. Our strength is yours.
Threatens these lands. Ashtarodanadon.
The goddess calls.
Sleeper has awakened.
Asha Toraman. I heed the voice of
The
Elune.
sleeper has awakened.
Asha Toraman.
Our warriors
Someone
have
threatens
engaged
the
the
wild.
enemy.
Where shall I strike? Anudurai's strength is yours. At once.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Your building is
Our
complete.
allies' town needs help.
So be it.
The land and I are one.
Allies' town needs help.
As the goddess wills.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Our allies' town needs help. The great outdoors.
As sleep
Someone
Our warriors have engaged the Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wild.
the land and I are one.
I stand ready.
Anudora.
I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these
The
lands?
goddess calls. By Elune.
As sleep
Our
dulled my
allies'
senses.
town Our warriors have
The
engaged
land
the
and
enemy.
I are one.
Asha Toraman.
It shall be done.
I stand ready. The goddess calls.
Kalimdor.
As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. Move. So be it.
Research finished.
I stand ready.
An allied champion has fallen. Our allies' town needs help.
The
I heed
sleeper
the
has
voice of Elune.
awakened.
What is nature's call? I'm game.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor.
Are we being invaded?
The land and I are one.
Our allies' town needs help.
Has sleep dulled?
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Stormrage, show yourself. Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Our allies' town needs help.
Torfala Nordora.
Priestess, the undead have constructed a new settlement. They are mustering new forces to send at us.
Shall be done.
Take your time. Look around.
The sleeper has
Our
awakened.
allies' town needs help.
Threatens these
I
lands.
stand ready.
Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
The sleeper has awakened. Our
Research
time
finished.
is short.
I
Of
stand ready.
course. My path is clear.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. What threatens these lands? It shall be done.
I stand ready.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
Where shall I strike?
Something is amiss.
By the great
Ashithora.
winds I come.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Your building is complete. Research finished. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
At once.
Someone ends
By the great winds I come.
Your building is complete.
Where shall I strike?
Alas.
We're under attack! Send reinforcements quickly!
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Enough.
By the great winds I come.
We can't build there.
What threatens these lands? What threatens these lands?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Ashithora.
The land and I are
The goddess calls.
Research finished.
something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds.
At once.
You will move.
Hi!
land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
Your
As
building is
sleep
complete.
filled my senses.
Your building is complete.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone comes along.
Ah, the great outdoors. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess comes.
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
The goddess comes.
As sleep filled my senses. The land and I are one.
Sleeper has awakened.
Our sacred
Our
grove
warriors
is
have
being
engaged
desecrated.
the enemy.
Threatens these lands.
I heed the voice of a wind.
My path is clear.
Someone comes along.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I am sure.
Filled my senses. For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands?
The sleeper has awakened. My strength is yours.
I heed the voice of a wind. I stand ready.
By the great winds I
My
come.
strength is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake.
I stand ready.
Where shall I strike? The sleeper has awakened. Our time is short.
By the great
My
winds I
strength
come.
is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake.
I stand ready.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Where shall I strike? Of course. Of course. Our time is
The
short.
land and I are one.
Ashrathorama. Someone comes along.
By the great winds
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess comes.
Our sacred grove
Our
is being
warriors have
desecrated.
engaged the enemy.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of the wind. Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills. I stand ready, waiting on you.
enlighten me.
My path is clear. Anudura.
On your mark. I stand ready. I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathorama.
It shall be done.
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have engaged.
I stand ready. Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
At once, my strength is yours. Anudura, where shall I strike? My path is clear. Our time is short.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Ashtherodala. What threatens these lands?
Ah, the great
What
outdoors.
threatens these lands? It shall be done.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman, by Elwin.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The land is mine. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. Press the attack!
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wild.
Immediately. Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
At once. Of course.
I heed the voice of Elwin.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
Our allies' tank needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elwin. Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Anudor.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Ah, the great
Goddess
outdoors.
calls.
My strength is yours. My path is
Ashrathoraman.
where shall I strike?
Our warriors have engaged
I'm
the
awake.
enemy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elwin.
Threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elwin.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. Sorry.
Our time is short.
hear the voice of
It shall be done. Yes, told us.
our allies' town. I hear the voice of
I stand ready.
Where shall I strike? Our strength is yours.
Our allies' town needs help.
By the great winds I come.
Threatens these lands.
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
someone sees the light.
Threatens these
By the great winds
Our fire and roar.
This.
The great outlaw. In the name of the night, our warriors have engaged the enemy.
by the great winds
Someone sees the light.
Great outlaw.
by the great winds I come.
The goddess comes.
What is nature's call?
Someone
Our
please
allies' town needs help.
The goddess comes.
threatens these lands.
I hear the voice of the goddess comes.
Our allies' town is great out. Our warriors have engaged. The grove is being desecrated. An allied champion is fallen. Is there trouble? Gladly.
As sleep those my senses.
Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the light.
Your building is complete.
So
Your
By the
building
great
is
winds
complete.
I come.
The sleeper has awakened.
You orcs are weak and hardly worth the effort. I wonder why Manaroth even bothered with you.
Our spirit is stronger than you know, demon. If we are to fall, then so be it. At least now, we are free.
Wicked little rope actually hurt me. Are there none left to stand against the Legion? This is almost too easy. If I had known that this mortal resistance would be so weak, I would have launched this invasion centuries ago.
Our allies' town needs help.
I stand ready.
By the great winds I come.
Priestess, the undead have constructed a final settlement. They are mustering new forces with every passing moment.
I stand
the
ready.
great outdoors.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our
By the
warriors
great
have
winds
engaged the
I
enemy.
come.
Our allies' town
Something
needs help.
is amiss.
I'm awake. At once. I'm awake. Of course.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I stand ready.
Our gold mine is running low.
The sleeper has awakened.
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
What threatens these lands?
Your building
For
is
Kalimdor.
complete.
My strength is yours.
Is clear.
Are we being
I'm game.
invaded?
On your mark.
Ah, the great outdoors.
We can't build there.
Something is amiss.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
The sleeper has awakened.
The goddess calls,
Your building
as
is
the
complete.
goddess wills.
Your building is complete.
What threatens these lands?
Your building is complete.
Has sleep
Your
dulled
building
my
is
senses?
complete.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Ashrathoraman,
What threatens these lands?
someone threatens the wild. By Elun,
Is there trouble? Gladly.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman, I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman,
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The sleeper has awakened. Where shall I strike? Our time is short.
Something
I heed the voice
is
of
amiss.
immediately.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens
Your
the
Has
wild.
building
sleep
is
dulled my
complete.
senses?
Your move.
Out with it. Enlighten me.
The land and I are
Ashrathoraman.
Take your time. Look around.
So be it. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elun.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Ah,
goddess
the
calls.
great outdoors.
What threatens these lands?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
It shall be
The
done.
sleeper has awakened.
It shall be done.
I
Our
stand
sacred
ready.
grove is being desecrated.
As the goddess wills.
Has sleep
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I hear the voice of Elune.
A sacred grove is being desecrated.
My strength is yours. Bear arms.
The goddess
The
calls.
sleeper has
Someone
awakened.
please arrive.
The sleeper has
Are we being
awakened.
invaded?
Asha Torama. Thy enemy.
Our time is yours.
Someone please arrive.
Ah, the great outbreak.
Stand ready.
Ah, the great outbreak.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have
As
engaged
the
the
goddess
enemy.
wills. I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready.
The sleeper has awakened.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Asha Torama.
I stand
As
ready.
sleep dulled my senses.
Someone please arrive.
It shall be done.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Where shall I strike?
What is
I'm awake.
nature's call?
I'm awake.
Come, you night elves. Where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
The goddess wills.
Threatens these
A
lands.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
By the great winds,
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The sleeper has awakened.
For Kalimdor.
Asha Torama.
by the great winds,
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
At last, the way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.